Welcome to our YouTube channel.
My name is Asmi.
It's me, Roger, and,
And
welcome to Roger and Esmi Vlogs.
So today's subject is is a Filipino guy a threat to your relationship with your Filipina?
Ooh, wow. That's a good question. So, before that, daghang salamat sa inyong suporta ug paghigugma sa among channel.
Thank you so much, guys, for your support and love. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So let's go ahead. As you know, guys, these are the common questions that we always receive, especially for foreigners that never met their Filipina yet, right?
Yes, and also, this is applicable to everyone, not only you guys, but also for Filipinos as well. Because there are some Filipinos that are really good at, you know, slang.
Yeah, they're a sly fox, I would say. They're good at tricking someone, they're really good at talking or sweet talk. They're really good at sweet talk. So I would say this is applicable to foreigners that has a long distance relationship. Aside from that, if you didn't date a Filipina or never dated a Filipina, but you're planning to, so it's also applicable to you.
Yes, because who knows in the future, when you visit here in the Philippines, or maybe you meet online or someone online in dating sites. So, yeah, who knows? And now you are aware that there are some Filipinos are like this.
Yes. So I would say yes, especially if your Filipina is young.
Hmm.
Yes. And especially if you don't have kids yet.
Yep.
Yeah. So, of course, you trust your Filipina. Um, if she's satisfied with you, yes. You're financially stable, yes. That's all good. But once a Filipina notices that your personality is different, that's already alarming, I guess.
Yes, and you have to make sure. So, from a Filipino guy, you have to make sure that you should like care everything. You have to value your Filipina, especially if she's young, because tendency there, if you really like don't care your Filipina, there will be a tendency that
She would be driven.
yeah, she would be driven, or a lot of Filipino guys will go after her.
Yeah. Filipinos would really court your Filipina, especially they know you're not there.
Yes, even if you are really a good guy, a good husband or boyfriend, but if your Filipina is young, well, you need to expect that there are Filipino guys would go after her.
Yeah, because
So,
there are always temptation.
temptation is always out there. So, what you gotta do is just, give time to your Filipina,
Value her.
value her.
Yeah, of course, valuing your Filipina shows that you're really serious. So, tendency is you need to know not all young Filipinas are like into temptation, but this is the sad reality. Once you have a young Filipina around 20s, like 22, 23, they're really easy to temptate, right?
Yes, and there are some Filipino guys also that, like we mentioned earlier, good at, wooing, tricking. For example, a Filipino guy would say, well, I am here always for you. She's too old for you, and you're young. So maybe it's about time to realize. Yeah, that's like an example from coming from a Filipino guy, which is has that kind of behavior. Also, you need to think that. Uh, well, I would say marrying or having a young Filipino girlfriend is not bad, but you have to make sure that you have like there's no dull moment in your relationship, because that's the temptation will come in.
Yes, because once a Filipino would notice that there's a weak point
Mm,
in your relationship, beware, guys. Be very aware. Because they would definitely try to hit that weak spot in your relationship. Um, why I know? Because, of course, I'm a Filipina. And I have a Filipino brother. I have friends that are Filipino that also court Filipinas too. And they would always try to temptate the Filipina by trying to um, comfort her in
that's
the
really
yeah
common.
yeah very very common comfort. They comfort her, especially like they're already arguing in the stage that you're like arguing with your relationship. So Filipinos would try to comfort your Filipina.
Yes, and which is that kind of ways to a Filipino guys is really common, like I said earlier, because they will like take the advantage, the weak point, especially if your Filipina has a guy friend,
Yeah, guy
because they will
friend.
start at friendship.
Yes, of course. It's always starting at that time. I'm not recommending you guys to be strict with your Filipina, because sometimes it would trigger too. Because
Mm.
if you're too strict with your Filipina, it would really trigger that she would really have, you know, as a chance to go with a Filipino if you're
Yes.
too strict. So, what we recommend, guys, is just know your Filipina thoroughly. Like, know her if she's really serious with your relationship before getting married, having kids. Because we care for you guys. We really do. So, be precautious of every Filipina, even though you think that she is a timid girl or a timid woman. You just don't know the backbone behind that face.
Yes, like the the attitude behind her, because you have to know the person really or thoroughly, like what you said, so that you have to like there's a place where you can justify that okay, I really trust her.
Yes, if you're really confident enough, guys, that your relationship is serious, your relationship, like your Filipina is satisfied with you, and you think that your Filipina would not cross the border of going out with a Filipino by secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means, don't try to be strict. Like, just do the same way that you are trying to love her. Because, meaning to say, you're that guy that she is destined to be with.
Yes, and we decided to make this video because we saw and yeah, we saw a lot of foreigners that they don't know that their Filipina is dating to a Filipino guy, and it really happens. Even if you check Tolfo,
Yeah.
yeah, Tolfo, person who help foreigners. You can check his channel, Rafi Tolfo in Action. There are lots of foreigners in regards to this subject that a Filipina is dating to a Filipino guy, even if she's married or in a relationship with foreigners. So
Yeah.
we care for you guys, and we also care for Filipinas if she has a good intention to you, because knowing that you always there to help her family, because there are some Filipinas that they will take the advantage, if especially if you are too generous.
Yes, true. So we actually care for our citizens here. We care for Filipinas if they're genuine with their feelings for you. But we also care for you guys because you are there that always support them. So just be precautious, make sure that you really know your Filipina, especially if your Filipina is still immature.
Yes, and on the stage of, like a Filipina who loves to like go outside with friends, you have to make sure also that the people surrounds her, so that you
Yes.
can ask someone what's going on, or what happened to my wife or girlfriend.
Yeah, it shows that you care, but it shows that you don't trust her. But it would be nice though that you just know where she would go. That's it. If you would trust her, yeah, by all means, if you trust her. So just don't be too strict. Love
Possessive.
her. Don't be possessive. Value her. So that's about it, guys.
Yes, and I think that's all for today's video, because the reality right now is that there are, like what I said earlier, there are some Filipinas are like that. They took the advantage, right? So we don't want that to happen to you if you're watching right now, and to your future relationship. So if you're watching this, so you already have an idea that there are some Filipino guys also will be a threat to your Filipina.
Yes, true, guys. So thank you so much for watching till the end, and I hope to see you in our next vlog. Bye!
Bye!